Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tips here, and this is our 6th day of our 30-day drawing challenge. Yeah, thank you so much for coming back to the channel and checking out on our challenge and just being in the journey with us. Yeah, so the last video, someone, Jana, requested if in the next video if I could just mostly talk about myself and just introduce myself a little bit, which I obliged to do so in this video. I thought that that's also a good idea since I never really talk about myself in my other videos, and you guys, or some of you, must be wondering, about a little bit about myself. So yeah, so of course, first of all, I'm Tipsy. You can call me Tips. I was born and raised in the Philippines. I was actually born in the southern part of the Philippines. However, now we live at the northern part of the Philippines. You probably heard of Manila. I live a bit north from Manila, like say 5 to 6 hours of bus ride going to where I live. And I'm 26, turning 27 this year. We are a family of 4. My mom, my dad, and I just have a younger brother. And of course my brother is just 13, so we are actually 13 years apart. So imagine the shock I felt when my parents told me that, hey, you're having a baby brother. I was a bit shocked about that, and I didn't know how to take it the first few months, I could even say years, when my brother was born, because I was an only child for 13 years, and then suddenly I have a brother, and that was a bit of a shock for me. Moving on, actually right now I'm not working. I just recently came back from Norway, and when I was in Norway I was working at this really cool cafe. I worked there for a little bit because I wanted to gain experience, and I wanted to be able to learn a lot about running a cafe, and a little bit more about being a barista as well, and a chef cook, and just managing. It's my dream to actually have my own cafe one day, and we'll see, hopefully one day, if I do get my dream. You guys can come visit my cafe. I'll make you coffee. Tabs on me. Yeah, so I was at Norway from 2018, I guess, to 2019. Yeah. And before going to Norway, I used to work at a call center. So I was a call center agent for my account was a bank, and I'm not gonna say much more about that because it's actually not allowed to talk about it outside. So what countries have I been to? Okay, this one is this is gonna be pretty long, so I'm just gonna kind of summarize it. I have been to I guess, hold on, 25 countries, or 26 countries in total. And that's since I was young until now, until my age now. So I've been to 26 countries, and that sums up, that I've been to 4 continents. So I've been to Asia, Europe, Africa, and Australia. So mostly a lot of the countries I've been to are mostly Asia and Europe. It was mostly because of my parents' work. So whenever my parents traveled, they would, often bring me, also my brother when he already came along, because my dad wants us to always be together. So I was mostly homeschooled growing up. That's a trivia about me. I was a little bit sad about it, when I was growing up, because I couldn't really keep friends since we were always traveling around. And when we stayed at Australia for like a couple of years, we stayed at Perth and then Sydney. So I made friends, and then suddenly we had to go back home to the Philippines because my grandfather got sick. So I had to say goodbye to friends again, and then had to, try to make new friends again. And aside from that, we've also been moving around a lot in the Philippines. So we never really, like the place we're staying at right now, this is the longest we've ever stayed at one place. And I believe that we're gonna, stay here until my parents get old. However, when I was younger, we kept moving around everywhere. And I could say that like the Philippines has 3 major islands: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and I've lived in all 3 of them at different places. Well, my favorite countries that I'm gonna say that I've been to is actually Japan. One is Japan and Norway. I've been to Norway like 3 times, and it still amazes me always. And my dream country is actually Japan. So if ever I get the chance to live in a different country, it would definitely be Japan. All the way. I don't know. I just love that country so much. Now for my likes and dislikes. I really love coffee. Like, oh my gosh, I love coffee so much. I don't know where I got it, but I just really love coffee. Also, I actually like reading. I grew up liking reading. I don't really know why. It's probably because my parents both like reading. When I was younger, I used to collect books. However, it stopped, especially when, ebooks became a thing. So you could get everything online now. You could buy everything online. I also like watching TV. Mostly I like watching reality shows and documentaries, and sometimes conspiracy theories just for fun. I love musicals like movies, and I also love music. As you guys know, I really love music. I love cooking, and what goes along with cooking. I also love eating. One of my favorite hobbies is disturbing my brother. So at least once or twice a day I would go and find him just to disturb him or distract him with what he's doing. And he's very patient with me, so I love that about him. He doesn't get mad. Dislike. This is pretty hard. I couldn't really think of a dislike. I guess I'm just gonna say carrots. For the people who love carrots, I'm sorry, but I just don't like carrots. I don't mind it in my salad, like I would eat it, or in my food, I would still eat it, but if I have a choice, I don't like carrots. Anything else? Well, my favorite color is green. Like, I don't know how to explain what type of green, but I like green. Also, I like colors that scream. I don't know. It's hard to explain. What is my go-to comfort food? It's probably strawberry yogurt. When I was, I think it was when I was in college or at university, whenever I'm struggling or stressed out, I always buy strawberry yogurt. And yeah, I think that's all I could think of right now. Oh, so now here is the end product of what we did. um, I'm pretty happy about what I did in this drawing. Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, wash your hands, hydrate yourself, and always take care. Stay at home. And once again, thank you so much for watching. XOXO Tips.